Impressive enough for... This is where all of Teyvat's more... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap... Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But if it weren't for that lovely... stopping...
So you've been planning to take...
As one of the... She will get that which she does... I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and diplomacy is already past. Either way, we now come to the battle.
Battle? So you're the...
You... When Signor, instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy... But as for me...
We won't let what happened to...
Oh, so you and... Besides, you could never... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got! So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me. And don't you dare disappoint! Cowering already? Cool it! Passable effort. A clear shot!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Terra Smash!
You've made some progress.
I'll catch up.
You're wide open.
Steady as stone.
How unbecoming. Not bad. You've got a trick. good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Terra Smash! To dust!
All you do is run. Got you.
Leave it all to me.
Right. Crush you. Cool it.
As a dutiful maid would.
Something else
catch
catch
up.
your eye? This.
Steady as
Not so hard!
Got you.
Hey, get
I'll
it!
crush you.
leave it all to me.
No use hiding back there. Raging Tide. All you do is run. Break. Something else catch your eye? This.
Steady as stone. Oh, that's going back in the wash.
No use hiding back there. Raging Tide. Dodge that.
What's the hurry? Don't get frostbite.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! I can patch myself up, steady as stone. I am a disgrace to the Knights.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Let it rain.
Quake! Yeah! Dodge this!
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Don't push your luck. I'm not done. Terra Smash! Yeah! Terra Smash! To dust! Terra Smash! Yeah!
If at first you don't succeed.
Die here. Terra Smash!
But they still need me.
No one escapes my sights.
Yeah!
I'll race you there.
Dog. Some you win, and some you lose.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me. Anyone who strives as I do to grow strong...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken... In fact...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world below... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission, using the powers of ancient gods and such, but knowing that such an action will not only... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to... Do we...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude.
gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith, which is why we must stop that monster before.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000. So will the power of the
We've already discussed this together.
What?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortal?
So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Glacial Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness.
Let's move.
Go, go, Spirit Buddy!
Cool it! Shouldn't be careless. Toxic heat!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Let it rain!
Cool it!
Cook this through.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I'll catch up. As a good knight should.
Dodge this!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Cool it!
My work isn't going anywhere.
Terra Smash!
Miscalculated.
With the blood
son of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Yes, good. This is it.
No escape!
Oh, so sorry.
Time to clean up!
Put your back into it! My work!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me!
To dust!
As a dutiful maid would.
No escape!
What's the... Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
This should be fun!
Let it rain! Let me get my...
Quick! This moment will be first!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that the effects of the sigil of permit. It will be some time before the
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limp. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used at... Thank you all for hearing me out. We... 3,700 years. Even to this very day, Liyue... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city at... Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him. I also thought to tell him, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would...
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity, as Adepti, we've become a laughingstock.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps, although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does everyone look...
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, thanks for protecting Liyue.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't...
Huh?
Because we are adept...
Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is great, although their blood is... The time of contracts...
See...
Your line of inquiry is...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall... But how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict... Oh, right! It's nice. Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure Rexlap, but we were able to handle the Overlord. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptarless right of... Parting that... You're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Ahoy there!
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli!
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong... Last time we saw Zhongli, do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
A copy of each invoice is sent to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Where has Master gone this time?
Join the Adventurers Guild. Have a blast.
Brave girl. Come on. Don't cry now.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides... Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And... you!
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two, this is our first time...
Paimon knew that we should never have...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along. Nothing personal. We just have... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be... You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Talking about...
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but what?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the...
Yeah. A little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together and...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that, as you know, even boulders that, until one drizzly day, I stood most...
Oh, Zhong...
But as I began to was Liyue, so I feigned my own death. Indeed I was. That's right. Which is why I
So you mean that if...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death...
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis. And hats off to the All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. These things were all a part of my script. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue. Huh? On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you... Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us,
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contract. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my... As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance... Uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up.
Yes, and to think...
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. That person must... Still, what sort of...
Forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millelith over there looks like he's about...
Oh, well, so Rex Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank.
The Fatui? They certainly are very...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Hear ye all! The chief, though a dragon sword, gods and Adepti live glorious lives. Rumors and hearsay of having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
So that's how something feels off. Why would they? Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like... Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous, but blinded by our
the long, unending dream.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us at...
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have any...
Huh? Is she...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is... Name your price.
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Perhaps.
But it seemed, well, that...
As for the more...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone and here you are looking all relaxed!
Why would I not feel more... Right, if the two of you can spare...
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treated...
You're right.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You did, but since you weren't used to...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do... The Archon Morax could never experience life. I will treasure the memories that I made it. That is true.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes, the nation has the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, She too goes by another name.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them. This is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to...
They want to seize Vision.
I should think that in the Raiden...
Whoa.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable element. The fact that even I, the old, knowing her, she must have again quoted that added 7 ideals for 7. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then.
Children, come, come.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, no, no. You've done... In fact, my...
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child. You are so very modest. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, that... Fortunately... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you went and creep...
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic...
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. But that's enough.
That's right! Findings...
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go... What's more, Well, for starters, I require some shimmer. You would have to dig downward, but almost no one is even more difficult. In any case, Smaragd... Goodness knows if...
Well, since...
Yes. I suppose she...
She...
Oh, maybe so.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. Yanfei?
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millelith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millelith marked you as a suspect before finally defeating a shame that if we had. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yanfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has... If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get... You'll have to excuse Yanfei.
Paimon was gonna...
An Adeptus? He mentioned that they had me, and once I was all grown up...
Well, that's a bit casual.
Well, Anyway, let's not... The chasm's been...
Is that... Yanfei?
I know, Granny, you've...
Whoa.
Commercial consultancy. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal... He mentioned that he was So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join?
Wow. Best we be
Hello, Mr. Crossell.
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei.
You're too
Miss Yanfei.
Wait, isn't...
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because the contract makes it... In return, I included a clause.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times...
Of course. This way...
In that case, my...
Oh, of course.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. This is how it must be.
Whatever shall I... Yes, that's me.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Cross. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you—
The hairpins. I don't know how it could— I spent so much money on them. My family is in the ore business too, but we now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. That's what the hairpins were for, but now that I've lost—
Why does Paimon have—
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard any—
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you—
Huh? Well, I mean,
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she— True.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms— Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this—
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins,
Please. Please, however much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really should—
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible—